Close your eyes and think about what a truck used to be. It was a tool, not a fashion statement. It smelled like black coffee, old leather, and a hard day's work. Back then, the only thing touchscreen about your dashboard was the grease smudge you left on the radio knob while trying to find the ballgame. Somewhere along the way, we lost our minds. We traded simplicity for 15-inch monitors and tailgates with more moving parts than a Swiss watch. We've turned our pickups into overpriced iPads on wheels, vehicles that throw a digital tantrum because of a software update. But if you're tired of the plastic and want a truck that actually works for a living, stick around. I've found 10 high-mileage heroes you can buy for under 10 grand that refuse to die, even at 300,000 miles. Before we dive into number 10, hit that subscribe button if you believe trucks should be built with steel, not sensors. These aren't project cars, they're survivors. And if you've got 10 grand and a basic maintenance schedule, one of these won't just get you to work. It'll likely outlive the plastic-wrapped junk sitting on the showroom floor today. Kicking things off at number 10 is the Pocket Rocket, the 2000 to 2004 Chevy S10. Think of this as the Silverado's scrappy little brother who never learned how to quit. If you find one with the 4.3-liter V6, grab it. That engine is basically 3/4 of a legendary Chevy 350 V8. It's simple, it's punchy, and it'll fit in a normal parking spot. These are solid, but the fuel pumps like to take a nap without warning. If you buy one, keep an eye on the intake gaskets for leaks. It's a cheap Saturday morning fix that keeps this truck on the road for another decade. Number 9 is the Iron Horse, the 1997 to 2003 Ford F-150. Don't get distracted by the newer ones with the fancy screens. We want the 2-valve 4.6-liter V8. This is the engine Ford put in police cars and taxis because it just works. It's not going to win any drag races, but it'll still be idling when the sun burns out. These trucks are famous for spitting spark plugs if they aren't torqued right. If you hear a ticking sound, don't panic. A simple thread insert kit fixes it forever. It's a small price to pay for a truck that refuses to die. At number 8, we have the middle child, the 2005 to 2010 Dodge Dakota. This is the truck for the guy who has a lawn care business and zero patience for nonsense. With the 4.7-liter Magnum V8, you get full-size towing power in a mid-size body. These engines are like me before my first cup of coffee. They hate being hot. Check the radiator and water pump. As long as you keep the cooling system fresh, this truck will work harder than anyone else in the family. Number 7 is the Japanese Hammer, the 2004 to 2007 Nissan Titan. The first-gen Titan arrived like a sledgehammer to the face of the big three. It came standard with a 5.6-liter V8 that sounds like a NASCAR and pulls like a freight train. It's the perfect truck for someone who wants to tow a boat and wake up the whole neighborhood at 5 a.m. Listen for a ticking sound when it's cold. That's usually a cracked exhaust manifold. Swap those out for some aftermarket headers, and you've just fixed the only weak link in this Japanese tank. Number 6 is the Cockroach, the 1998 to 2011 Ford Ranger. They call it the Danger Ranger, but the only thing dangerous here is how long this truck will last. Whether it's the 3.0 or the 4.0 V6, these things are the cockroaches of the road. If the apocalypse happens, it'll just be ants, Keith Richards, and a fleet of white Ford Rangers. Look under the bed at the leaf spring shackles. They like to rust away in salt belt states. It's a $50 part and a few bolts. Fix that, and you've got a truck that'll outlive your mortgage. Number 5 is the Silent Assassin, the 2005 to 2012 Nissan Frontier. The Frontier is for the guy who wants a Toyota, but doesn't want to pay the Toyota tax. The 4.0-liter V6 is a masterpiece of set-it-and-forget-it engineering. It's rugged, it's boxed-frame tough, and it doesn't scream for attention. Look up SMOD, the strawberry milkshake of death. It was a radiator leak that killed transmissions in early models. If the radiator has been replaced or bypassed, you're looking at a 300,000-mile lock. Buy it and don't look back. At number 4 is the rule breaker, the 2006 to 2014 Honda Ridgeline. I can hear the real truck guys screaming already, but while your real truck is in the shop for a sensor glitch, this Honda is out hitting 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat. It's the ultimate cheat code for reliability. It uses a timing belt. If the previous owner can't show you a receipt that it's been changed, use that to haggle the price down. Change the belt, and this truck is basically immortal. Number 3 is the golden era, the 1999 to 2006 Chevy Silverado. This is the peak of Detroit engineering. No cylinder deactivation, no turbos, no iPads. Just a 5.3-liter Vortec V8 and a dream. The interior plastic might creak like an old wooden floor, but the engine will outrun a nuclear blast. The brake lines and rockers love to rust. If the frame is solid, just swap in some stainless steel brake lines. It's a one-time fix that turns this into a forever truck. Number 2 is the Immortal, the 1995 to 2004 Toyota Tacoma. You don't buy a Tacoma, you adopt it. It's the gold standard for a reason. You'll see people asking $9,000 for one with 240,000 miles, and honestly, it's still worth it. It's the only vehicle that appreciates in value while the body slowly turns back into iron ore. One word, frame. Take a small hammer, crawl underneath, and tap the frame rails. If it sounds like solid steel and not a bag of potato chips, you found the Holy Grail. And finally, at number 1, the king of the hill, the 2000 to 2006 Toyota Tundra. This is the million-mile Tundra. This truck was built when Toyota was trying to prove they could beat the Americans at their own game, so they over-engineered the 4.7-liter V8 to the point of insanity. It is quite literally the most reliable V8 ever put in a pickup. Just like the Tacoma, check for frame rust and keep an eye on the lower ball joints. They are wear items, not deal breakers. Replace them, and you aren't just driving a truck. You're driving a piece of history that'll still be running when your grandkids learn to drive. So, which one of these 10 legends are you taking home? Are you going with the King Tundra, or are you a Vortec for life Chevy guy? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're tired of the overpriced iPads on wheels and want more real steel content, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep the dream of the 300,000-mile truck alive. I'll see you in the next one.